Hey guys, what's going on? I wanted to quickly go over some of the settings that I currently am using and have been using actually for quite some time. I did recently change it prior to wipe, but it was very small tweaks. This is essentially the options I'm using. Also, I will show you the NVIDIA settings as well at the end of this. You want to do a combination of both of them so that way you're getting the optimal experience. Keep in mind that every monitor runs differently. Like I have black equalizer and I have brightness all the way up on my monitor when playing Tarkov. Other games I'll turn it down, but these are essentially the settings. The main change that you're going to see is within PostFX. I use Cognic, but like I said, every monitor runs a little bit different. So keep that in mind, and here's the NVIDIA settings as well. If for whatever reason in this program tab, if you don't see Escape from Tarkov, launch Escape from Tarkov and then it should show. But these are the settings that I currently use, and this also allows you to uncap your FPS. And then I'll show you what it looks like in game for people that are looking at this and maybe have not seen my game. This is essentially what it looks like. My biggest issue with it that I find is up against grass, but I'll show you in a few little clips here of what it looks like in game. And this is what it looks like at night. Now, for me, I can see perfectly clear here. I can see just about anything. Up against the ground it becomes a little bit harder, but I can still tell where the stash is. I'm able to still run around and visually see most things, which kind of gives me a little bit of an edge up against other players. Now, Cognic is the one that's going to give you the best edge at night. At least from my monitor and from my understanding, most monitors, Cognic is the best because it turns the blacks into like a purple hue, as you can tell. It's a very slight variation. Now I could turn up the intensity, which would actually allow me to see players even better, but at the downfall of it kind of makes the game look a lot crappier at night and a little bit during the day, but for the most part you can see pretty clear for most games. Now I can turn the brightness all the way up through my NVIDIA settings, and I could even get this brighter, but it would be at the point of not even enjoying the game as much because it wouldn't look as realistic at that point. It would just be very washed out. And here I'm just going to show you what it looks like in a closer up against other players. This is obviously during the day. Ran into a player that was AFK. He left the keyboard to go get something to drink, and I ended up dumping all of his stuff so that way he didn't lose it. I assume he had it insured, but he was telling me he was actually going to get some more whiskey, so it was bad timing for him. Match loaded in and he wasn't there, but he should get all of his stuff back, minus his backpack, because I did end up using his backpack, but I dumped everything else. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully you enjoyed. There's a lot better in-depth reviews on settings and what's the currently best. Keep in mind every setting will obviously vary depending on your graphics card, monitor, and overall performance of your PC. But other than that, I'll be posting up some videos later on of my current status of wipe, and I'll see you then.